What's up, folks? It's your buddy Fatalroadie. Tonight we're going to be doing the results for the Survivor Series pay-per-view. After a grueling 2-hour kickoff show and a train wreck of a 10-man tag team elimination match which saw the SmackDown team winning, we start off the main card with the women's Survivor Series elimination match. Sonya Deville, Naomi, Asuka, Carmella, and newly named Mandy Rose versus Tamina, Nia Jax, Mickie James, and recently added Sasha Banks and Bayley. Banks and Bayley were added because during the kickoff show, Ruby Riott and Natalya started fighting and they were kicked off the team. I seem to have predicted that in my last video. It didn't take long before everyone jumped in and a big brawl came out. Tamina eliminated Naomi. Shortly after, Carmella eliminates Tamina. Mickie James eliminated Mandy Rose. Bayley eliminated Carmella. Sonya Deville and Bayley were counted out. Nia Jax turns on her teammate Sasha Banks, pushing her off of the top rope, getting her eliminated by Asuka, and Nia Jax quickly leg drops Asuka and pins her, making her the sole survivor. This is an alright match. There was just way too much chaos happening, but I digress and we move on. Our next match is Seth Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura. This is a high-speed match with a ton of action and a lot of near falls. After Nakamura missed a Kinshasa, Rollins was able to get the curb stomp and pins Nakamura. This really was an awesome match. I liked it. It's later announced that at TLC, Seth Rollins will be facing Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental title. We then have The Bar versus the AOP. Drake Maverick and The Big Show are at ringside. This is a very interesting match. Drake Maverick kept getting himself involved. That is until The Big Show ran in, grabbed Maverick by the throat, and while he was being choked, Maverick pissed himself. Anyways, AOP hit the last chapter on Sheamus for the win. This is a decent match. I guess if you want to call it, the highlight was when Maverick pissed himself. We then have Mustafa Ali versus Buddy Murphy for the Cruiserweight title. This is a speed versus power match, and Buddy Murphy was definitely showing a lot of power as he was dominating and no-selling Mustafa Ali. There was a whole bunch of flippy shit from Murphy and Ali. Buddy Murphy hit the Murphy's Law and got the pin to retain his title. We then go to the men's Survivor Series elimination match. Bobby Lashley, Finn Balor, Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, and Drew McIntyre versus The Miz, Shane McMahon, Samoa Joe, Jeff Hardy, and Rey Mysterio. In quick order, Drew McIntyre eliminates Samoa Joe. Then all hell breaks loose. Everyone's fighting everywhere. The Raw team seems to have a problem keeping this shit together. Rey Mysterio eliminates Finn Balor. Shane McMahon eliminates Dolph Ziggler after a coast-to-coast. And then Braun Strowman goes on a tear, eliminating Jeff Hardy, Rey Mysterio, The Miz, then Shane McMahon. JoJo, the announcer, then names Drew McIntyre, Bobby Lashley, and Braun Strowman as the sole survivor. What? I'm sorry, in order to be sole, don't you have to be the only person left on the team? There's 3 people. Duh. After the match, Baron Corbin attacks Braun Strowman, then runs up the ramp with Lashley and McIntyre. I would say the only good thing in this match was Lio Rush did not have a microphone. We then have Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair. First of all, what the fuck was up with Ronda Rousey's eye makeup? This is a very physical match. It was really starting to get nasty when Charlotte Flair hit Ronda Rousey with a kendo stick, getting a disqualification, then proceeded to beat Rousey with the kendo stick like a redhead stepchild. Flair puts Rousey's neck into a chair and then stomps on it. This got mean really quick. I guess this is going to set up for a future horsewomen versus horsewomen match. Who knows when that's going to happen. Then we go to our main event, Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar. Right at the opening of this match, Daniel Bryan makes a point of mocking Brock Lesnar, ends up paying for it by getting hammered and getting a ton of German suplexes. Daniel Bryan was pretty much getting manhandled through most of this match. Bryan, though, was able to start fighting back. Brock Lesnar put him into an F5, which knocked into the referee. Then Daniel Bryan took Brock Lesnar to Dick Kick City, gave him a knee plus, goes for the pin, gets a 2 count. Bryan starts a rally back, beating down on Brock Lesnar, gets him into a yes lock, which lasted I don't know how long, but Lesnar was able to fight back out of that, hits Daniel Bryan with an F5, and gets a pin. I would definitely have to agree with this dude here in the reaction of that match. What could have been a really good match kind of went downhill and really lost interest in it. So my reaction for this pay-per-view, it was decent. They said that Raw swept SmackDown through the whole pay-per-view. I guess they're not counting the kickoff show and its only match where SmackDown won. But it'll be interesting to see what goes on Raw and SmackDown tomorrow and Tuesday. But that'll do it for the results for the Survivor Series. I'll be back tomorrow for the Raw recap. But until then, leave a comment down below what you thought of this pay-per-view, what you thought of this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe. I've been Fatalroadie. You've been awesome. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, if it's too loud, you're too old. See ya.